Welcome to the channel with your friend Blessed Roll. Southern cooking is the best, that's one thing we all know.
Today I'm going to be cooking some delicious Southern style green beans. I'm starting out today by cooking some bacon. This is thick bacon. It is actually only 2.5 pieces of bacon that I cut up. And I'm going to go ahead and cook this bacon because I want the fat to render down. And we're going to use this to start off our green beans. Now, if you don't eat bacon or if you're not eating pork, use some oil, some vegetable oil or some olive oil. Or even better, if you have some oil that you use to fry some chicken, some leftover chicken grease, use that. This is going to be a good, quick, delicious recipe, y'all. If you're looking for something to make for a cookout or for Father's Day or for a weeknight meal for any time, follow this recipe. Make this and then come back and let me know how you like it. Okay, so as you can see, the bacon has started to cook. The fat is rendering down. So what I'm doing now is I'm just putting it to the side, and I have me some diced onions. It's about 1/4 of a cup of onions that I have diced. And I'm going to go ahead and add them in. I'm not going to cook the onions all the way completely, but I am going to saute them for a few minutes in this bacon grease. Y'all, this is a perfect combination. I cannot think of any vegetable that you can start out with like this and it won't turn out good. I can't think of no vegetable that you start off with some bacon grease and some onions. It's going to come out good. But like I said, if you don't eat bacon, then you have you some oil and some onions. Saute your onions inside your olive oil. So once I just go ahead and saute this down for a little while, I'm going to go ahead and add in my green beans. I'm using 3 cans of green beans today for this recipe, and I have drained the liquid from all of them. If you don't like draining your green beans, you do not have to drain it. I tasted the green bean liquid before. The water that they come in, I have tasted it because I like to taste stuff to know what I'm working with. So I tasted it. It just tastes like green bean water. But I personally would prefer to have fresh water. Now, I also want to make a suggestion as far as the green beans are concerned. If you use Great Value green beans, if you've been using them and you don't have a problem with them, go ahead and continue to buy them. As you can see, that's what I'm using today. From me to you, if you have never used Great Value green beans, don't buy Great Value green beans. That's just my suggestion. That's my personal opinion. Okay, so after I put my green beans in, I'm going to get me 1 can of water. And I'm going to put that to the side. Now I'm going to add in about 1 tablespoon of black pepper. I'm not adding any salt today, because after this, I am going to add in me some chicken bouillon powder. This is the one that I'm using today. If you do not have chicken bouillon powder, you can use some chicken bouillon cubes or some chicken broth. The chicken bouillon powder has more flavor to me than the chicken broth, but in lieu of the chicken bouillon powder and water, just use some chicken broth. I'm actually adding in 2 tablespoons of the chicken bouillon powder, and I'm adding in the 1 can of water. This is optional, but you can also add in about 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. Half a teaspoon. My mother-in-law, my mother-in-law could cook. She made a lot of good stuff, but she always told me to add in a little touch of sugar to your green beans. And so we're using 3 cans today. So that's why I say about 1/2 teaspoon to a teaspoon, a little touch of sugar. We just believe that sugar helps balance stuff out where I'm from in the South. I'm going to bring these green beans to a boil. I'm going to put my lid on first, and I'm going to bring them to a boil. I'm going to let them cook on medium for 10 minutes. Then I'm going to uncover them and continue to cook them for 10 more minutes uncovered. The reason why I said I would not recommend buying the Great Value brand green beans is because they were stringy in my mouth. This recipe was great. The green beans taste delicious. The stringiness of the green beans I do not like. So I don't plan on buying Great Value green beans again. I just want to let y'all know. That's why I say that. This is how my green beans look after they finish cooking. Don't they look good? Say yeah. Yeah, they look delicious. They were really good, y'all. Like I said, the flavor came through. This is a good, quick, easy dish to make. Make it and then come back and let me know how you like it. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you want to see more great recipes and dishes, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you'll know every time that I upload a new video. Give me a thumbs up for today's video and join me again next time on Blessed Row Cooks. And remember to always put God first in everything that you do.
Turn on your TV screen. Turn on your phone. Turn on your laptop. We watching Blessed Row. Blessed Row.